Marjorie Taylor Greene went off the rails a little crazier than usual this week when she suggested that the entire country of Ukraine is somehow involved in the illegal trade of human kidneys. Can't even continue without having to stop to laugh because saying it out loud is friggin' insane. Like, just can't even wrap my brain around it. But here's what happened. There was a report from Reuters that a woman who was born in Ukraine, okay, so that's the connection to Ukraine, and that is literally the only connection to Ukraine. So this woman from Ukraine is over in Europe participating in the illegal human organ trafficking business, and she was just convicted. She had been convicted of selling, I think, like 56 human kidneys. It's horrible. Like, that's not a laughing matter. But again, the only connection to Ukraine is that that's where she was born, and then she was doing this over in Poland. But because the word Ukraine was in there, Marjorie Taylor Greene jumped on this story, reposted it on social media saying this: "I have fought against U.S. involvement and funding of the Ukraine war from the very start. This is one of the reasons why. A lot of very bad things are happening there, and America should not be involved in any of it." For the record, this woman was selling kidneys between the years 2017 and 2019, years before the Ukraine-Russia conflict war started. So has nothing to do with Russia invading Ukraine, has nothing to do with U.S. aid going to Ukraine, has nothing to do with the Ukrainian government. It's just that this person happened to be from Ukraine and then went to Europe to sell kidneys. Again, horrible story, but this in no way implicates the country of Ukraine. That's like saying, hey, the U.S., there was a drug dealer. That obviously means the entire U.S. government and every single citizen is involved in the drug trade, right? Their president's a convicted felon. That must mean the entire country is engaging in fraud. Every citizen, all government agencies, all of them are engaging in fraud. Because one person did a thing. That's how Marjorie Taylor Greene's logic works. She is crazy. And I'm not just saying that because, God, she's crazy. I am saying that because I genuinely, legitimately believe this woman is insane. If we were 100 years ago, she would be undergoing electroshock therapy because of how friggin' crazy she is. Which is not okay. I mean, they would have lobotomized her. Not that we should. I'm not calling for that. But there was a time in history where we did see people like this and we said, okay, this is not a person that can be out in polite society. We need to do something. And now, instead of recognizing that and trying to get these people help, which is what she needs, we put her in Congress. She is as crazy as a human being can possibly get. She needs round-the-clock psychiatric care. That is what she needs. But instead, she gets to write laws. She gets to do things every day that impact your life, this lunatic does. Because that's how far our country has evolved in the last, 50 years even. Instead of trying to help people with obvious severe mental problems and delusions, we elevate them to the highest positions in our country. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.